Good afternoon, dear students of Kazakh University of Technology and Business. I am the lecturer of the discipline, the legal system of the Republic of Kazakhstan. And the topic that we will discuss today is the basic concepts of the state law and state legal phenomena. Let's continue to another slide. Here are the key questions: the concept, essence, and science of the state, form of state, the mechanism of the state, the concept, essence, and attributes of law, sources of law, branches of law. Okay, let's move to another slide. So, the state is a form of human association distinguished from other social groups by its purpose, the establishment of order and security, its methods, the laws and their enforcement, its territory, the area of jurisdiction or geographic boundaries, and finally by its sovereignty. The word state and its cognates in some other European languages: Stato in Italian, Estado in Spanish and Portuguese, Etat in French, Staat in German, ultimately derive from the Latin word status, meaning condition and circumstances. The early 18th century works of Machiavelli, especially The Prince, played a central role in popularizing the use of the word state in something similar to its modern sense. Here are the theories on the origin of the state: the divine origin theory, patriarchal theory, matriarchal theory, force theory, the social contract, and Marxian theory. Okay, what is the essence of the state? It is the main natural quality, property, attitude of the state, which remains unchanged throughout the entire time of its development, determines its goals, and is the source of development. The volitional concept of the essence of the state is divided into three areas: class approach, general social approach, dualistic approach. Science of the state: the existence of a law, a system of norms authorized by the state, binding on all subjects of society. The sovereignty of state power, which is expressed in its supremacy and independence from any authorities within the country or other states. The presence of a certain territory that is subject to the authority and jurisdiction of the state. The existence of a special system of bodies and institutions that perform the functions of state power. Monopoly on the lawful use of force, the right to mandatory collection of taxes and other mandatory payments, which ensures its economic independence. The form of the state: it's a special structure, a certain model of the internal structure of the state, including its territorial organization, principles, methods of formation and interaction of state authorities, as well as methods of exercising power that ensure the implementation of a certain state policy. Here are some forms of the state. According to the form of the government: unitary, federal, confederal. Our country, the Republic of Kazakhstan, is a unitary country. By form of the government: monarchy, republic, absolute, constitutional, theocratic, parliamentary, presidential, and mixed. We know that we are the Republic of Kazakhstan with a presidential form. By political regime: democratic, totalitarian. We have democratic regime in our country. Law: the concept of jurisprudence, one of the types of regulators of public relations, a system of generally binding, formally defined, accepted in accordance with the established procedure, guaranteed by the state rules of conduct that regulate public relations. Individual theories of the origin of law are considered in connection with the corresponding theories of the origin of the state. There are regulatory, theological, natural law, historical, Marxist theories of the origin of law, and the theory of legal specialization. The essence of law based on the types of legal understanding, positivism or neo-positivism. Here are some principles of law. Latin principium, the beginning, the basics, are the initial fundamental principles that most characteristically express the essence of law, legally fixing the real foundations of regulated spheres of public relations. Various scientists identify the following most common features of law: normativity, general obligation, guaranteed by the state, intellectual and volitional character, the formal definition, and systematic. As a rule, the term source of law refers to the external form in which objective law is expressed, the totality of all legal norms, the system of law. In this sense, the source of law are normative contract, legal custom, judicial precedent, normative legal acts, and legal doctrine. Branch of law is an area of the legal system which is a set of legal norms that regulate a homogeneous group of public relations. The industry is characterized by the peculiarity of the subject and method of legal regulation. So this is the end of our third lecture. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your attendance. See you on the next week.